Hello everyone, hello crafters, how are you? Happy Tuesday. Just gonna pull you guys up over here and share you guys. I always forget to introduce myself. I know I get the same people watching, but then I do put this on YouTube and I do get different viewers. So my name is Christine Dam. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I have a paper business company called Crafts with Chris, and I love to share crafts and all kinds of things with you guys. So hi Diane, hi Donna. I'm just gonna go ahead and try to share this with you, the other group. Let's see. How are you guys doing this Tuesday? I don't know why I can't share it today. I wonder if that Facebook thing, let's see. Oh, there it is. More options, share to a group. All right, I'm just sharing it with the group, so hopefully I get more people watching. So I have a super cute project today, I guess it is. The camera's really close today. I don't know why it's so close. Let's see if I can. Didn't really help, did it? So let me see. My before we get started on the project today, I just want to go over the clearance rack tomorrow. They're going to refresh the clearance rack. I have no idea what they're going to put on it, but up to 60% off. So I can't wait to see what's on that. I hope you have this stamp set too. I think you do, Diane, but I'm not sure. But the like I said, the clearance rack is going to be refreshed tomorrow. I'm not sure exactly what time it'll be refreshed. If I get that details, I'll let you know. But I'm going to check it out first thing in the morning. So I can't wait to see what they put on there. My card class, I have a new one this month. I actually have two of them. The first one is Clever Cats. So if you guys want that card class for free, just put any size order over at my online store, and you'll get all the materials to make 6 cards, 3 different designs. And I'll mail those out free to you once I get your order, as long as you use the current host code. If your order is too much, where you don't where you get your own rewards, don't use the host code, use your rewards. I'll still give you the card class. And also you can buy the card classes outright. They are $18. If that is something you want, just message me and I'll send you out an invoice. I include 6 envelopes with the card class. You also get a PDF file, or a PDF with all of the materials and all of the measurements, and you also do get a private video tutorial on how to put the cards together. So I hope you guys are liking the card classes. I had fun doing these two. Fall and Christmas time are one of my favorite times to make cards. So, but that's about it. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up on that clearance rack. I'm going to point you guys down so you guys can see what we're doing. Let me flip you guys here. All right, let's see. Make sure you guys can see that all right. I might have to do this. Whoa. Where are you? There it is. Okay. So I think, you guys seasick yet? I think that is good. So here's the current host code. Yep, it looks like you guys can see it. Here's the current host code for the month. This is good for the month of October. Use this host code with any of your purchases at my online shop, and then you will get that card class for free from me. So tonight I have a, let's see, is anybody else on here? I think it's just you and, yeah, it's just you guys. Well, that's great. I have this cute little, I used one of our clear envelopes. This was not my creation. It's been around a while, but I just seen a video of someone doing it again, and I totally forgot about this little holder here. Isn't that cute? And it holds three note cards. and 3 envelopes. So I'm going to show you guys how we make the cute little folder, and I'm going to show you guys the note cards. This is meant for simple cards, so no bows, no embellishments, no, you know, layering on it. Just really simple stamping, which sometimes we forget to do. Sometimes, you know, it's we want to embellish and we want to do all this stuff. But this is really about simple stamping, and you can make a bunch of these really quickly. And these make amazing little gifts that you can give away. I like to keep these in my car or my purse, and then I'll hand them out. Of course, I'll put in mine, I put a business card, and then I'll put my information on the back of each of the cards. And they're great if you're, sometimes I'll get talking to somebody and they'll ask what you do, and I tell them, and then I'll pull out this, and it's a nice little way to get people to introduced into cards and stamping. So you got that stamp set. Oh, good, because this is the stamp set we're using. I'm actually using 2. I'm using the stitched leaves. I can't remember, lots of leaves or something. I'm using that for the sentiments, but I am using the gorgeous leaves, which I love this one. This one is such an awesome stamp set. So I'm using this for the leaves part. And then this one, this love of leaves, I'm using just the sentiments in here. So I just, I wanted the cards to have some kind of sentiment. So I'm going to do mine a little different than what I did on here. These guys here, obviously, I just stamped out in full ink colors here. And same thing here. This one here, what I did was I'll show you guys real quick, and then I'll show you what we're actually going to do. Let me just bring in a piece of paper. So what I did was I took some of our Stampin' Write markers, and I took fall colors, so I'll just get these 3 here. And let me pull out a stamp. So if you wanted to recreate something like this, I'll show you how to do it. Really simple. It's a little time consuming if you're going to make a lot of cards, but what you do is I just took my Stampin' Write markers, the paintbrush side of it, and I just kind of scribbled on here, nothing fancy. And then I did 3 different colors. You can do as many as you want, but the more colors that you do, it could get muddy, just depending on how much water you use. So, and then if you think that some of your marker has gotten, you know, the other color is mixed in, you can just kind of run it over off to the side until it runs clear. And then I'll take this guy. And I'll just, you can see on the stamp set, you know, where you've colored in. And then, of course, I'll use this to color the stem in. So I think I've covered most of it. So a lot of people will huff on it, which just blow on it, and then you stamp it down. But I really like the way the mister, where is my mister? Right here. So the Stampin' Misters here. I like how this worked. So I'm going to squirt on this twice. I'm going to squirt off to the side because I don't want it on my work space. But I'm going to hold it quite a distance away, probably about, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, 10 inches away or so, 12 inches. And I'm just going to squirt it twice on there. You heard 3 squirts if you heard that. That's because the one squirt went off to the side. So I have 2 squirts on here, and I found that if I went 3, it muddied the colors. And then this is the effect that you'll get. So isn't that pretty? I love that, and that's how I made these cards. So it just depends on how you apply the inks on there. But I'm going to do a different technique that I really love, and I really love the technique on leaves. And I think I've shown you guys this technique. I use it quite a bit, I would say. Well, I don't know if it's quite a bit, but I do use it I've done some videos on it and stuff, and I might even done a Facebook Live on it. But isn't that pretty? Right, it's such a cool technique, and it's really quick to do. But it's quick, but it's not, because if you're doing a lot of cards and you want to do them the same way, it's going to take some time to color all them leaves and do it that way. So let me show you a way where you can kind of get the same effect, but you can stamp out multiples. You don't have to, you'll see, it'll save time. So I'm going to do the stamping first before we do our little holder here. So the note cards, these are awesome. You get 20 note cards for, and 20 envelopes for, I think it's $7 in our catalog. They come in basic white or very vanilla, so you can get, you know, whichever ones you want. And they're great. Like I said, they already come pre-scored. I like to use these and give them away as gifts. They make great thank you cards. You can slip them in with a gift. So I've got all 3 of these, so I'm going to show you guys. Where is it? It's called the baby wipe technique, and I'm sure you guys have seen it before. I think I've done one fairly recently. So I'm going to take a Stampin' Up. This is just a one of our containers. You can buy these separately. I think there's 5 in a pack, and I have these on hand. I use these all over the place. So I'm going to take just a normal baby wipe. I buy the unscented ones, and I'm going to fold it in half and just put it on one side of the container here. And let's see, I have re-inkers. So what I'm doing is I'm using 3 different re-inker colors. I have Bumblebee, Just Jade, and Cherry Cobbler. So when you do this, you want to be aware of where you're putting your colors. You don't want to put your colors right on top of each other. When you do the drops, they spread. You can see how they spread. So you want to just make sure you're not, like I said, putting them on top of each other. Because if you mix your colors, they're going to turn muddy, and that's not a pretty sight, the muddy colors. And you can use, you know, any colors. I just picked these 3. I thought they were very fall-like. See, I need the Just Jade. So I'm going to try to fill in, maybe. I think I want to do some Cherry Cobbler over here. Oh, I haven't tried the Dude Wipes. I'll have to try them. Yeah, because these have the little bubbles in them. Oh, thanks, Diane. So I'm kind of just trying to fill in the white spots. But as you can see, they all start to come together. So now they're all together. So now I'm just going to take out the leaves and just stamp with them. Maybe. So I used, in this stamp set, there's the 3 different leaves in there. So I'm just using the 3 of them, or 2 of them, whatever you want to do. So this other set here, I did all differently, but I think maybe I'll do these ones all the same. Up to you on how you want to create your card. So let me bring in this guy here. So I'm going to take my leaf, and I'm just going to press it down once, and then I'm going to press it on my cardstock. Oh, isn't that pretty? Love that technique. So I'm going to do that with this guy over here. Then I'll do this one. So I think I'll stamp all of them out. I love, love, love how they turned out. And you'll notice too, as you're stamping along and you're using up ink, or the ink's starting to swell more, your colors might change and they might become different. And then, so this way you can produce mass quantity of cards, where the other way with the markers, yes, you could do mass quantities, but it's going to take you forever. So there, how quick was that? Really quick. So you can save this. You'll get many, many uses out of the baby wipes. And it doesn't take much for the re-inkers. Those re-inkers, I've had my re-inkers for years. They take forever, unless you're using them like every day, all the time. They take a long time to go through the re-inkers. So I'm just cleaning off my stamps over here with my simple chamois. And then I'm gonna, I don't know if I want to do the, I might do, let's try one. In the stamp set, there's this textured stuff, textured stamp. It's like little bumps. So I'm going to take my crumb cake and I'm going to stamp it off, I think 3 times. Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So I'm going to stamp it off 3 times and then once on the card, because I want it super light on there. I really like that. What do you guys think of the dots on there? The texture, I guess. I don't know, I kind of like that versus like the plain. Yep, I'm going with the dots on all of them. So you can see how quickly these cards can go together. Oh, I didn't stamp that one off 3 times. Oh, I'm stamping it on my ink pad 3 times. That's the neat thing about stamping, is there's so many different ways to create with stamps. So I like those. I think that's kind of cool with that speckled background. Do you guys like that? All right, so I'm going to put away the crumb cake. I'm going to just use my stamp here, or my simple chamois. Clean that off. Move some of this mess. I'm going to get rid of this. And now this other stamp set comes into play. I like this one with all the different sentiments, and I love the way it stamps out. So I'm going to use the Memento ink. And I love this one. Your friendship is something I know I can count on. So I'm just going to ink that up and pick out one of these cards. Stamp that this way. Oh, I can see it's a little blurry. I smeared it, but still, that looks cute. So you can use any of these sentiments in here. I have this little hello. Stamp that down here. And then we'll have a, let's see, what else is in here? I'm so glad you're in my life. I love that one too. But I thought of you today, so I guess that's the one I'm going to use. And then this one, I think I'll stamp it down here. Of course, I stamped it crooked. Not bad, but simple. They went together very quickly. Oh, and the other thing I did, which I forgot to do, is these envelopes here. You don't have to, but you can decorate the back of them. Well, not decorate them, but stamp them. So let me grab, I'm going to just stamp the big leaf. I think I'll bring back in the wipes. So it's set a little bit, so we'll see what it looks like after it's set a little. It's probably going to be about the same, maybe a little muddier. So pretty. And it depends on where you place your stamp down. You'll get different colors. So see, that one's a little different than that one because I stamped it differently. But you could do that on the backs of your cards to match, or your envelopes to match your cards. So that is that. Let me just clean this off again. So now we have our cards all ready to go. Super cute. And then our envelopes, so we can put them together. And we're going to set them off to the side. Now, what you're going to need is a piece of Cajun Craze cardstock. This one is cut at 5.5 by 4 1/8. So you just want to cut that at that. That's going to be the back of your little card thing here, your little holder here. And then you're going to need a piece of designer series paper. This, you need it cut at 6 by 6. So this is from the Simply Elegant. I love that paper. So pretty. So you have one side that's super shiny with the accents. They're copper, gold, silver accents. And then the other side is more muted design. So I want this side to be the packaging side. So I'm going to actually use this side. And you're going to need, I don't know, Stampin' Up! Used to sell them. They no longer have them. I've had mine forever. It is a elephant. It is not an elephant. It is an envelope punch board. So this guy here, you're going to slide this. This is just like the one Stampin' Up! Had. This one I got from We Are Memory Keepers. But it's exactly like the Stampin' Up! One used to be. Again, they don't sell it anymore. But you can get these at any craft store, online. And they come with a little scoring tool inside. And then it gives you all the different measurements that you can make your envelopes for all your cards if you wanted to. And these are quite handy. I've used these for other things than cards. So I'm going to use this side because this is the side I want facing up. And this is going to get slid over to the 3, I believe. Oh no, I didn't write it down. I think it's 3. We're going to go with 3. It's 3. So what you're going to do is put it on the 3. You're going to press down, and then you're going to, there's a little score line here. You're just going to follow your score tool, and you're going to just give it a score. Then you're going to turn it, and this little pointer thing, you're going to line that up right in the fold of that score line there. And let's see. Same thing, we're going to punch, and then you're going to do the same thing. I like to go follow the line because I always get screwed up if I go from here. We're going to do the same thing. Turn it once, line that up, press. You're going to score that again. Then you're going to line that up again. Do we punch? I can't remember if we punch or not. Yes, we punch. Then we punch, and then we're going to move it all the way over to 5. And you're going to take your little scoring tool, and it's not going to score all the way up. So you just want to score that, and it'll look like this. So now what you're going to do, you're all done with your scoring tool. You're going to need some tear and tape for this. And I'll leave all the measurements and everything in the description of the video. So this here, you're going to fold these sides in here. This with the little half score, that's going to face upwards. So these are going to get folded in. Then you can give them a crease on that score line. So I should probably put this back in my envelope puncher there. I'll get my bone folder out. And then this part here, just going to bend that over right at that score line, and then the rest of it will fall into place. And then give that a good fold there. So what you want to do is take these two flaps, they go on the inside, and then this guy goes on the outside like that. So what you're going to do is use some tear and tape. See if I can find the end to it here. So you're just going to place it on one edge on this side and then tear it. And then the same thing on this side. Now I have a little bit of adhesive here. I'm just going to trim that so that doesn't get in the way or stick to the other side. So before we take this off and put that in, we're going to glue it here. So what you're going to do is take the liquid glue. I found was the best because it's going to be your strongest. You're going to put a little bit of glue on this flap, just a little bit. You're just going to hold that down. And then you're going to go ahead and put glue on this whole thing on the back here. And then this is going to go on this piece of Cajun Craze. And you just want to hold that down. Then you're going to open that up. You're going to grab your cards and your envelopes. You're going to stick them in there before we take the tear and tape off. Because if you didn't put the cards in there and you took the tear and tape off and put it down, your cards aren't going to fold or aren't going to fit in there. You can see that it's not going to, it needs some room, I guess I'm trying to say. So you want to just go ahead and take this tear and tape off. I'm going to use the Take a Pick tool. Works awesome for peeling this. Get you started with that. And then you're just going to fold that over. So look at that. Isn't that super cute? And it was so easy to create. And then you can take them out or put them back in. And then to finish it off, I took a piece of the cherry cobbler. This ribbon is so pretty. It's cherry cobbler in gold. Look how pretty. And it matches so nicely with this project. So I took a piece off. I folded it, I turned it into a bow. And then I'm just going to use a mini glue dot. I'm going to find the best looking side. It's definitely not this one. I am not a good bow maker. So I do have a bow machine, a little bow thing, but I'm not even that good with that. So I'm just going to put that there. And then you can do, let's see, if you take your ribbon and you fold it, just like that, fold it in half, and then you cut upwards with your scissors, you can create a little pointed end. Or if you take your I'll do it on the same one. You take this and you cut downwards like that. You can cut little tails in, which I like the little tails better, I think. Just don't cut your fingers. Oh, I don't know. Okay, that's not bad. So you can do it like that, or you can cut it at the diagonal like I normally do. And then to package this up, Stampin' Up! Has these awesome clear envelopes. I use these all the time on everything. So you can take this, just slide this into there. I'm going to slide it in this way. Just like this. You can correct your bow because that does not look very, very nice. And then you can slide it in there, and then you can just peel. There's a little strip back here. Peel off, and then fold that over, and you have a super, super cute gift set for somebody of your homemade creation. So this was actually my gift last month. Whenever anybody placed an order, I gave them this, plus a little either ribbon or embellishments, but this was the gift last month. So I hope you guys liked that. Let me flip you guys up here. There we go, upside down. There we go. So I hope you guys liked that little 3D project. I tried to not do all cards, and last week's card was fun, but I thought this would be a lot of fun to do with the holidays and everything coming up. That would be an easy gift to give out to teachers or, you know, whoever you wanted to. So I hope you guys like that. And thank you guys so much for joining me again on this Tuesday. And I will look forward to seeing you guys next week when we get to craft together again. All right, guys, have a great night.